this COVID season of 2020. So Bontempelli, who started the game with a centre clearance with McRae, not quite that time, but Libba trying to get out. He had a huge second quarter, Libba. Cousins, he extricated. Puopolo, heard his name mentioned at half-time, kicks to the forward pocket. Bruce, Cordy, just able to get around Gunston, who's the lone goal kicker for the Hawks. Daniel got it from Keith, and then Keith rolled it along towards the boundary line. On the up from Shields. Howe, late inclusion today. High ball back to about 35 metres, and Gardner and Cordy help it over the line. He reads it so quickly.
Yep. Gardner over the top. No, falls short. Getting involved. Wingard. And then really clever to Puopolo. Howe.
Play under 15, play
Heard the umpire. Wingard done some great things on this ground. That was, well, perfect. I think the whistle was maybe a little early, but Bruce
keeps the ball locked in the front half of the Hawks and kicks an absolute spear to Luke Bruce.
Back with me, another metre. Yep, that's it.
We've just heard from Luke Bruce on his set shot routine. This time prefers the left. He knows all about kicking goals, and it works.
In weeks of starting him in the centre bounce, he looks like a midfielder for the future for the Hawks.
Keep our eye on him. Hardwick's kick Bontempelli courageously, but he had to concede a lot of ground. Gunston got a sniff. Oh,
made a lot of fans smile who go into a 20th season. Gunston.
Lock, Hawthorn, Tim O'Brien.
For the year. Hawks third. And to bring it back under 5 goals. First 2 potentially of this third term. So you saw that there with Cordy. Umpire saw it too. 6-3 from set shots this year. It's a good part of his game. 7-3. Hawks get their third. Took a little time, but had the time. McRae.
Push in the back. Down here. At the kick. At the kick. You take it, Dory. Push in the back. At the kick. Your free kick. As he kicked it in the back.
You heard it all, and you can see it there.
Disposes of these shortened quarters this year. Great Mark Norton. He has been oh so impressive to Dunkley. Dunkley belting forward, attacking at Suckling. Lovely handball to Johannesson, who kicked a couple of goals in the first term. Nice looking kick. Holding the line, is it? Holding the line, it is. Gets the goal.
Well, then Wallace over the top. Norton's got to take on Hardwick. Hardwick did really well. Took the ball cleanly, and then Norton took him.
Holding the ball, incorrect disposal.
Norton played it so well. That unusual kicking style finds English.
Instinct to just keep hunting the ball and that relentlessness to get after it, because in defence you have to do it.
Before he's going to be a long way from home, and he's kicked it well. Has it got the journey? I think it's got just about everything. Well done, Tim. Couple of goals for the Dogs. Back to football life. Mitch Lewis, Morrison. A lot of Dogs. Just the lone winger, but it falls to O'Meara, who tries to, with strength, get himself out of trouble. Gunston, he's so clever. Gunston got the first. He's got the Hawks fourth. He's got a couple. It's back to Burgoyne. Low ball onto the chest. Now O'Brien. What options does he have further afield? There's a couple of Hawks, becomes a 2-on-2. Wingard knows how to kick a goal at this ground, runs into the open goal, and the Hawks have got 5.
Well, a pretty good quarter from the Hawks, and they've been able to even up the numbers we touched on earlier in the game. They didn't have to beat the Doggies, but they at least break even around the contested situation, and they've done that this quarter where, 22 to 27. Now, they're only 5 down. They're not getting blown out by double figures as they did in the previous quarters, which allows them to break even in disposals and also inside forward 50s.
So both going with a perfect record in Cairns.
The battle of the unbeatens. Dunkley's quick kick, had a bit on it, and a behind. 3/4 time. A 4-goal term for that man's team. But it's the other bloke.
The final 16 minutes of football at the Adelaide Oval for the Dogs and the Hawks. Bontempelli. He's had a lot of the football all afternoon. 21st disposal. He works it forward again. Wallace caught between.
Well, he's just relentless.
So not far from the Dogs' goal, and this might just break left. No.
But probably the important thing
to the 12. We were thinking Shacky and Bruce when they recruited him, with Norton, of course. But hasn't quite worked the way. Bruce here, lovely little kick to Gunston. He nails this, Gunston. They have been a tandem team, haven't they, for so much of this Hawthorn era. So Gunston never used to miss these and doesn't miss one today. He's had a pretty good day. He's
a good position, but between Gardner, that's just
Gardner. They're all set up across the middle of the ground if this gets turned over.
McRae's lowish kick. Dunkley had a bit of it. Smith used him well. Dunkley, lovely neck kick, suckling within. Neat kicking style that he's got. It's a dart. It's a beauty.
That's a line. 15 gone.
This year, not a great kick. Sort of a soft kick in the end. Didn't really boot through it.
Oval today. Morrison again with Bailey Smith.
Ooh, that's a freak.
Heard the umpire.
Call had been made basically when it happened.
He got rid of it in the end to McRae, then Johannesson just gets around Howe, works it into a leading player in Norton, and it's a perfect kick towards the fig trees, straight through the middle and back out to 20. Norton sets himself, so too Bruce. Hardwick lost the footy. A few dogs at the fall of the ball. Cousins, that was Shields, and then just slapped it away. Liberatore picked it up and then knew exactly what he wanted to do. Saw Richards and puts it into his hands. Always to the right.
Rozier going really well across half-back. They've...
Oh, big fly from Tim O'Brien over the top.
Terrific mark, and then, oh, there is the bloke Jimmy was talking about, and then Daniel goes for goal. He's just got the 3 Brownlow votes. Great mark. I mean, great mark, Jimmy, to set off what turned out to be a great bit of... That is a beauty by O'Brien, but the Daniel goal was just as impressive.
Yeah, massive hanger from O'Brien, but Daniel just read the eyes there of O'Brien, could see what was going to unfold, sort of jumped the route.
They stuck to their guns, the Hawks, but it might be coming back. Bontempelli measures it. Lovely looking kick. Good mark. This, strangely enough, is already important. Hasn't kicked a goal since round 11. Has he got it home? Just misses. So.
And then, well, Gunston was the target, gets there in the end. English, he's run out of gas. Bruce waits, pauses, gives it off to Gunston, can come around onto that right boot of his. McGuinness, who's starting his AFL career. Last foray forward. Can Gunston get another? He's got 3 for the afternoon. No score. 11-10 to 6-4. 36-point winners, the Dogs. Importantly,